Hello everyone, this is William Armstrong here with a video about money laundering schemes. That money laundering schemes are illegal and you can get into trouble with money laundering. But here's an example and a story about it, since today is Valentine's Day where I'm at in the US. A lady meets a guy on WhatsApp claiming to be a construction worker for a construction company, but come to find out that the guy is using a image of another person's face to trick the lady into thinking that she is in love with somebody. But come to find out, the lady completely finds out the hard way that she was involved in a money laundering scam, contacting the guy over WhatsApp. And on CBS 46 News on the TV right behind me, Better Call Harry basically got to the bottom of it as part of a Valentine's Day thing for today. That was the Better Call Harry segment that I watched it on CBS 46 News on my local news station in the state of Georgia I'm in. They basically did the segment about that, about how this lady met a guy online claiming to be a construction worker, but the guy is in Africa, but the guy takes another person's face, and in that photo it had the guy and a Lamborghini in the background. But as soon as I watched that segment, something was a little off. What sought red flags in my head is, one, a guy contacts somebody trying to fall in love or do some kind of online romance. And two, the second red flag I spotted was the guy's voice was African sounding, like the guy is in Africa. So no offense to those who are African descent or have an African heritage from Africa, but it's just this one person, this individual that has like an African voice or something, has like an accent voice from Africa, some part in Africa, something. The scammer that appears to be in Africa, what I've heard from the Better Call Harry segment, his voice had an African accent, and he basically was wanting the woman to send more than $100 in the form of checks directly to the scammer in Africa through the money laundering scheme that this scammer or other scammers do. On this case, the lady deleted WhatsApp off her phone. This is a PSA that legal, and on Valentine's Day or not, whether or not you're looking for love or not, look for love the old-fashioned way instead of in the wrong places. Like, online is definitely a bad idea sometimes because of what can go wrong with money laundering, and or the Secret Service here in the state that I'm in has a area that involves online scams at most and or money laundering, and this lady is not in trouble, but the Secret Service that involves with scams and money laundering has seen worse than that. So having that said, I will provide a link to the news article from CBS46.com as my source. So my source is cited. This is William Armstrong signing out, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And a short note, when they publish the TV segment on the news, on TV right behind me, after 24 to 48 hours later, I'll provide a link to the CBS 46 News articles 24 to 48 hours later as my sources cited. So I will see you next time.